You know, millions of homes across India are plunged into darkness daily because of power cuts.
But until now, the power industry has been loath to improve its services because much of the electricity it generates is never paid for.
But privatised utilities are cracking down on those who steal the power. McClure reports from Delhi, formerly known as the power theft capital of the world.
They move with purpose through the streets, on the lookout for suspicious wires, rushing into people's homes in search of electricity that's being stolen. Residents try to plead ignorance, but Delhi's power police have heard and seen it all before. Like this house next door, where the landlord has bypassed the meter to avoid paying, but installed his own so he can charge tenants for the power he's getting for free.
Far more than our meter.
Team leader Manish Arora says more than half the electricity used in this community is never paid for. Raids like this aim to cut those losses.
To catch hold of power thieves, to penalize them, and to set an example for the others so that they get themselves corrected.
Still, the problem is widespread. Even middle-class areas with air conditioners, just about anywhere it seems where there are bare wires to hook onto.
They are putting the hooks on my wires. In the nights, because these wires are very close to you, just see here, these wires in the balcony, touching the balconies. That's why they're making the hooks and use the electricity.
So all those bare wires are coming down. A costly solution to be sure, but cheap when compared to the alternative. A power sector mired in financial losses and subject to chronic shortages.
It's a massive job. Hundreds of kilometers of cable need to be replaced, but when they're finished, it will be impossible to hook up illegally. That's because these wires are insulated.
Those who can afford the power they use are signing up for legal connections, albeit reluctantly. In the city's slums, where generations have grown up without having to pay, they're doing the same, even though electricity could eat up a quarter of what most families earn. Whatever they ask, I guess we'll have to pay, says this woman. There's no option. We need power to survive. Resignation that the free ride is over. Realization even here that if India is to prosper, it had to come to an end. McClure, Al Jazeera, New Delhi.